to the Home and Hearth YouTube channel. Today we are going to be making some wine poached pears. So we are going to be starting out, let's talk with our pears. You can use Bartlett, you can use any Pharrell, you name it. You can even use Asian pears. I really prefer a nice Bosc that is not quite ripe. It is a bit firmer in texture, and when you cook it and you give it that heat, it's gonna soften up a bit without falling apart. So I like to use a 3-quart saucepan. You could use a Dutch oven, you could use anything. The wider the base, the harder it's gonna be to cover your pears. So for example, if you stick 4 pears in this bad boy, I don't know if you can see this, they're gonna fit pretty tightly and you're gonna need less liquid to cover them. We'll talk about that later, but this is my preferred method. Next, you're gonna want to find yourself a nice bottle of red wine. We have double bottles in our house. Not that we drink that often, but when we order pizza, the whole family cracks these open and that's what we do. This is a Pinot. I personally prefer a Cabernet when doing this. This is just what I happen to have. Any red will do. I want to go ahead and open up your red. You don't need to decant it. You don't need to do any of that crazy business. And your recipe is simply going to be this. You're going to need 4 pears. Grab yourself a lemon. We're not going to get too fancy on measuring. Half a cup of sugar and about 2 cups of red wine. If you're using a double bottle, you can be much more liberal because you'll still have some to drink. So I'm going to go ahead and measure out our 2 cups of our Pinot Noir. And just very crudely, oops, you fell over. We're going to be very liberal in pouring this. I'm not even going to lie, a lot of times I just keep letting that bad boy go. This liquid seems to be the thing that everybody starts slurping at our place, so really classy, but it's really good. Next, we're going to take our half cup of sugar. These are just the anchor jars that you can buy at Walmart. Ina Garten has something similar. You can get them at Crate & Barrel, I'm not sure. They're just so helpful because you can scoop in and you're done. So there's your half cup of sugar. We're going to want to take this and bring this to a boil on your stovetop. Okay, so while your syrup is doing its thing over there, we're going to start dealing with our pears. So like I said, these are Bosc pears. They're not quite ripe. There's going to be 2 ways that you can break these down. You can either choose to poach these as a whole pear, which is, I think, a little bit prettier of a presentation if you're having a fancy night, or if you're just doing this for your family at home. I prefer to do in half. They go quicker, they absorb so much more of the poaching liquid, and it's lovely. So essentially you're going to chop it in half, clean up your top, clean up your bottom, and then if you have a melon baller, I find this is the most beneficial way to do this. It just creates a really nice little center. So we're going to take our center, and you're going to be able to see right where the seeds are, and you're going to scoop right in there. And you get this perfect little hole of where your seeds were. We're going to come in and clean our little butt, top up our top, and there is our first little prepped pear. So if you're doing 4 and you decide to break them down like this, you should have 8 pieces, and these will fit really nicely in there. You don't have to worry about monkeying around to get them all covered. That's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to continue on with these and be right back with you. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. So, just to give you a quick visual here, this has come to a really nice little boil. If you can see, there's a little caramelization around the rim here. That's fine. That's what you want. It's good flavor right there. You're going to want to go ahead and you're going to add your lemon juice. Next, we're going to add our pears. If you're worried about the alcohol, do not add any more at this point because you're not going to bring it up to a boil. It's just going to simmer. If this is for the adult crowd, you're going to want to add some more wine to cover. They are getting really nice and tender now. So yeah, we're going to take our bowl, put our junk in there, our pears, oh my gosh. And we're gonna seal that bad boy up, let it sit for at least 4 hours, possibly overnight. Not a bad idea, I gotta be honest. I let mine sit overnight because they're way tastier. And then if you take a look at these, They're pretty awesome. They're made by Charles. I never say his last name correctly. It's Vivison? I don't know. They make lily pad ones, they make citrus ones, they make ones with grids. This one has a grid, but you pretty much stick them on top. You can just place them on top and you push the little top and it suction cups everything. And this one has a grid, so you can place other things in your fridge on top of it. You don't lose that space. But I think they're awesome, and as I drop things, yeah, I'll put a link below for if you want to find these. I think Sur La Table sells them. You can probably find them on Amazon, probably anywhere. They're amazing. You should get some. Our pears have sat overnight. Just a little bit of the poaching liquid and a small scoop of ice cream. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, please give us some thumbs up.